In the rolling hills beyond the river, in a village that still wakes to the crowing cock and the evening songbirds, lived Jabari, the son of grandfather Melima. From a young age, he knew the feel of rough wood, cold metal, damp earth. He chopped wood, fetched water, built fences, repaired tools. His hands told stories of labor. His back carried the weight of responsibility. Grandfather often said, a true man leaves behind what he can repair, what he can protect. Amina was the daughter of Mama Grace in the neighboring homestead. Her laughter filled markets. Her kindness was known. She helped mothers with infants, carried water without complaint, studied under the village teacher. People spoke of her gentle strength. One morning in the market, Amina and Jabari's paths crossed. Amina was with her mother, choosing fresh maize. Jabari was selling charcoal. Their eyes met over baskets. She touched a mango skin, checking for ripeness. He straightened the basket, hoping to sell his charcoal. He greeted her. She smiled back. It was simple. It was electric. Over seasons, the meeting became acquaintance. Jabari helped Amina carry baskets when she was laden. She offered him a cup of tea when his throat was dusty. Under the acacia tree, after church, their conversation deepened. Jabari admired her compassion. Amina noticed his integrity. Then came the traditional courtship. Jabari visited Amina's home with gifts, a goat, honey, wrapped cloth. Mama Grace listened. Grandfather Melima also observed from afar. Under veranda shade, Jabari knelt, declaring his intent to provide, to protect, to build a home of safety. Amina asked him questions. Will you care for children? Will you respect me? Will you listen? Jabari responded, by God's help, I will serve you, love you, honor you. On a moonlit evening, drums sounded, relatives danced, vows were exchanged in song and tradition. Grandfather Melima laid his hand on Jabari, his voice heavy with expectation. Son, learn this. Provision is more than money. Protection is more than strength. Love is not only spoken, but shown in daily deeds. So they married. Amina in white cloth, wrapped traditionally. Jabari in clean shirt, hands clasped under elders. Vows spoken before God, village, and family. Hope was alive. In early years, love was bright. Jabari worked outside town. Amina taught in the village school. Children, Nyando and Baraka, came. They built a home. But when Amina's education advanced, she got a better job. She earned more. Bills grew. School fees, roof repairs, drought, electricity. Jabari, proud and duty-bound, felt undercut. Some nights, when Amina offered to cover more expenses, his chest tightened. Pride and fear mingled. Fear that he was failing in tradition, failing as provider. He began reminding her to not forget who is the man of the house. She responded, then be the man. Let your work, your love, your protection speak more than your words. He argued, words sharpened, wounds opened. Amina felt unappreciated, as though her contributions weren't enough, as though she was invisible unless she sacrificed more. Jabari felt disrespected, diminished, pushed to vent his hurt instead of facing it. They stopped speaking for weeks. Loneliness in the same home, tears at night, children's laughter, sometimes muffled by the walls of anger. The fights escalated until Jabari said, "I cannot stay like this. I want a divorce." Amina agreed. Relatives were told. Parents whispered. A week passed. Jabari found an agent to help him move. The promise of a new place, of separation, loomed, but the move never came. Weeks passed. He was still home. He tightened his jaw when he borrowed money to pay for repairs. Then he fixed the broken sink. He climbed to patch the leaking roof. One night, the socket that orphans had been complaining about, he soldered it safe. Amina saw his hands, scarred, calloused, kneeling in roof dust. She noticed his eyes, focused, working. Yet one evening, he asked her for a small sum to buy nails. Gingerly, he said, "I hope you won't later say I took your money to stay." She smiled, though heart heavy, because small things were changing. They talked, first for minutes, then for hours. The anger still flickered, but sorrow, recognition, love followed. "Jabari, my son, a man who leaves his home broken is no man. A home is more than bricks and roofs. It is trust, dignity, peace. I raised you to fix what is broken, to build what others discard. If you cannot protect her heart, you have not protected. If you cannot honor her voice, you have not loved. Do not let pride make you deaf. Do not let silence be your comfort." He paused, letting the word sink. Then he added, "You will need someone to hold you accountable. I will. And I ask Uncle Otieno to watch you too. When you slip, as you will, let someone remind you gently." That is how men become wise. Not alone, but sharpened by others. Jabari nodded. Tears caught. That same evening, Uncle Otieno came by. He asked challenging questions. "Have you truly listened to Amina? Have you shown gratitude these past days?" He did not accuse, but pointed out small failures. How Jabari still interrupted when she spoke, still allowed pride to domineer. Jabari promised to try better. From that day, actions followed words. The leaky roof was fully repaired, rusted roof sheets replaced, the house painted, the socket fixed. Jabari rose early to fetch water. He listened when Amina spoke of her fatigue. He praised her in front of neighbors. "My wife, she teaches our children well. She is patient." Amina, seeing change, softened. She stopped speaking only in defense. She nurtured again, cooking favorite foods, singing lullabies, greeting him when he came home, respecting his efforts even when imperfect. Children laughed more. Peace grew at the dinner table. The nights were gentler. They learned that provision is not just financial, it's emotional, spiritual, practical. That protection means caring for the home, caring for feelings. That love is more than saying the words, it's doing things. Amina understood submission not as suppression, but trust. Trust in a husband who loves sacrificially. Jabari understood headship is not about dominance, but service, sacrifice, care. Grandfather continued to meet with Jabari once a month under the fig tree. They discussed what had gone well, what had still hurt. Uncle Otieno dropped by, asked hard questions, reminded him of promises. Amina also found a mentor in Mama Grace and older women in church who encouraged her, held her to high standards of respect and voice, helping her express hope without bitterness, guiding her in balancing strength and nurture. They learned together. When one stumbles, the other lifts up. When one speaks, the other listens. When one fails, there is forgiveness. 3 years later, there have been disagreements, yes, but never a fight over who is the man, never a war over money. The roof is sound, the socket safe, the children grow with laughter. Amina feels seen, heard, honored. Jabari feels respected, loved, trusted. Their marriage is stronger than when it began. They share leadership. She nurtures and tends the heart of the home. He provides with humility, with craftsmanship, with protection. They mentor other young couples. They tell the story, the meeting, the vows, the breaking, the repair. They urge bring in your elders. Find accountability. Let love be shown in what you do, not only what you say. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories. See you next time.